A reading from the first letter of Paul to the Corinthians. Brothers and sisters, we speak a wisdom to those who are mature, not a wisdom of this age, nor of the rulers of this age who are passing away. Rather, we speak God's wisdom, mysterious, hidden, which God predetermined before the ages for our glory, and which none of the rulers of this age knew. For if they had known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. But as it is written, what eye has not seen, and ear has not heard, and what has not entered the human heart, what God has prepared for those who love Him, this God has revealed to us through the Spirit. For the Spirit scrutinizes everything, even the depths of God. The Word of the Lord.
Our second reading for this Sunday is taken from the first letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians. We are reflecting on the theme of fulfilling God's law, God's commandment from the heart. In the first reading from Sirach, we notice that the obedience that God demands of us is not something external. It must come from within, from our capacity to choose God, to be loyal to God. So obedience, while manifested exteriorly through our actions, actually begins within. It begins from the heart that uses its freedom, hopefully, to choose God. But that same freedom could be used to go against God. Nonetheless, if obedience to God comes from the heart, then disobedience to God also comes from the heart, and that makes the misuse of freedom really dangerous. In the second reading, St. Paul goes deeper. He talks about a wisdom that is not to be associated with the wisdom of this world. There is a wisdom of this world that also dictates on us. And I'm inviting you to look at those types of wisdom, worldly wisdom, that try to convince us, obey me, follow me. We are bombarded by so many commandments and laws that are really the world's way of getting us to comply with their criteria and their norms. St. Paul warns us that that type of worldly wisdom often leads to destruction. We obey voices, we obey factors and forces that in the end will destroy us. So he opens our eyes to another type of wisdom, a spiritual wisdom, which comes from God and is revealed to us in the Spirit that scrutinizes the deep things of God. And therefore it is the Spirit that scrutinizes the deep recesses of the human heart. So we are back to the heart. We are back to the seat of freedom. St. Paul is telling us, let us welcome the Holy Spirit so that the heart, filled with the Spirit, would scrutinize God's will and hopefully use its freedom not for destruction, but for life. For life. And we should ask the Lord for the gift of discernment. Very often, we refuse to obey God. Oh, but we obey the idols of this world. We obey the dictates of vices. When drugs call us, oh, the addicts say yes. When gambling calls us, oh, we obey gambling like it's our God. When lust calls us, oh, we are helpless. But the wisdom of God, revealing the will of God, is there in our heart. Let us listen to it.